Get in there, lads. What's going on? It's just finished at St James's Park. Newcastle United 2, Manchester City 2. This is just my quick thoughts. This is a fantastic point. What a performance by the lads. Defensively, from minute 1 to minute 90 and not giving up. And Manchester City have only got themselves to blame for this 2-2 draw today. I didn't think Manchester City were very good going forward. Yes, they had a lot of the ball. And yes, they had a lot of possession. And yes, we did defend a lot in the game, which is expected. Yes, we're at home, but we're playing against the top 6 side. But we don't give up against the top 6 sides. That's what I love about this football club. That's what I like about the spirit of this squad. Even going back to last season and the season before, we never ever say die attitude against these top 6 clubs. We are always in the game, and we always have that belief that we can get something. And I never once doubted us in that game, even when we fell behind twice on 2 occasions, Raheem Sterling and Kevin De Bruyne, that we would get something from this game. I had every faith that we could do it. We've done it against Tottenham. We've done it against Manchester United. City this season are no different. This season so far, they've had a defensive crisis, and they've always been prone to mistakes, and that was proven in the match. The starting lineup, I wasn't convinced of it. Don't get us wrong. I seen there was one change, which was Mankio for the injured Yedlin. Fair enough, but one decision I was very, very unhappy with was Joe Linton starting. But as I was proved in the review against Aston Villa, he doesn't do anything in the game. And let's be honest, he was very, very quiet. And I wasn't expecting him to have a lot of the ball. But then at the same time, again, he was too deep. And City, with their problems, he could have actually caused a problem, but he didn't. Again, he was obviously substituted in the second half. But a good goal by Raheem Sterling, don't get us wrong, we could have defended a lot better. Good play with David Silva, he backheeled it, and Raheem Sterling finished at the Gallagher, 1-0 to Manchester City, and you're thinking, is a good play in terms of defensive, is that sort of going to cost when our City going to go on and get the second? Well, they didn't. 3 minutes later, Williams, some good play with Almiron for his first assist of the season, and Williams in the Gallagher, at the Leazes, finishes it into the bottom right-hand corner past Edison, and it's 1-1, and you're thinking, wow, game on. Anybody's game. Half-time 1-1. City in the second half, you expect them, to keep going, to put the pressure on with, and for us to just keep defending. And let's be honest with you, yes, we did stick in there for a large period of time. We didn't really do much going forward, as expected, but they were missing so many sitters, the likes of Jesus, Raheem Sterling, and you're thinking to yourself, the longer this goes on at 1-1, we could go on and win the game 2-1. Obviously, Pep Guardiola was getting frustrated. He did make a couple of changes with the likes of Foden and who's the other one? Bernardo Silva. They also came on as well to try and shore things up, getting them to go forward. And wow, Bernardo Silva missed a couple of sitters as well. And fair play, they did get the lead through Kevin De Bruyne. What an absolute thundercunt into the top left-hand corner. Dubravka, absolutely no chance. I'm not going to blame him for the goal or the defence. I just think it's a quality strike. He's a quality footballer. And if you want to win a game ugly at that time, you've got to try and find ways to win, whether it's from long range, close range, whatever. That was a fucking great effort. And Man City had won that game, then fair enough. They've got a good fucking player on the hands, or a good fucking squad, and they always find ways. But do you know what? We didn't give up. We just kept going. We had a right go at Manchester City, and we got a set piece. It was rolled across to Jonjo Shelvey. He went boom straight into the bottom left-hand corner, and it's 2-2, and you're like, get in there, 2-2. Pick that out your fucking onion bag, and you're thinking, right, let's hold on to this point. We deserve it from a defensive point of view. We didn't do now going forward. Not much in the game either way. Obviously, Gale did come on, so he did make a little bit of an influence for Joe Linton. But I tell you what, though, we deserve that for the dying spirit, the attitude in terms of just not giving up and going forward and creating problems for Manchester City. Very vulnerable, and again, we could have lost the game in the 90 plus first minute when the ball came into the box, and Dubravka did get a good touch on it with his gloves, and it did stick to his gloves. And if it didn't stick to his gloves, then obviously it would have been a tap in for De Bruyne, and I would have been absolutely gutted. But you know what? I think this is a well-deserved point, and you know what? This is a point now we can build on. We've got Sheffield United on Thursday. We've got Southampton coming up as well, so there's points to be picked up. But I'll talk about the actual review later on. This is just a quick thought from now. I'm going to let the 3 o'clock games play out, and then I can talk about the league table and things like that. So anyway, enjoy this little quick review, preview, whatever, quick thoughts, whatever, okay? And don't forget to subscribe. Get in there!